Good morning. I am Pradeep Kumar. Today we will discuss psychometry. It is very important from the air conditioning point of view. First, we should know what is psychometry. The science which deals with the properties of moisture is called psychometry, and the properties are known as psychometric properties. The most common psychometric properties are dry bulb temperature, in short DBT, wet bulb temperature, in short WBT, dew point temperature, in short DPT, specific humidity or humidity ratio or moisture content, degree of saturation, relative humidity, density of water vapor, pressure of water vapor, enthalpy of moisture, and humid specific heat. I will explain these properties one by one. But before explaining these properties, first we should know what is moist air. So in our surrounding, whatever the air we have, that is moist air, and it is a mixture of dry air, dry air such as nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, argon, etc., and the water vapor. So the moist air is a working substance and it is a mixture of dry air and water vapor. The amount of water vapor present in the air depends upon the absolute temperature and pressure of the mixture. In air conditioning practice, all the calculation are based on dry air part because water vapor part is continuously variable. So if we're talking about the moist air, let's say it's a control volume in which we have moist air. Let's say the mass of the moist air is m, volume is v, temperature is T, and density is rho. And as we know, the moist air is a combination of dry air and water vapor. Let's say dry air, the mass of dry air is Ma, volume of dry air is Va, temperature of dry air is Ta, and density of dry air is rho A. Similarly, water vapor, the mass of water vapor is Mb, volume of water vapor is Vv, temperature of water vapor Tv, density of water vapor is rho B, and it's a control volume in which we have the moist air, which is a mixture of dry air and water vapor. The mass Ma and Mv will be different, and it will be equals to Ma plus Mv if we balance the mass, but the volume Va will be equals to Vb will be equals to V, because in a control volume, we have moist air, the dry air particles occupying the same volume, and similarly, the water vapor particles are also occupying the same volume. That's why VA will be equals to VB if we do some calculation, and similarly, TA will also be equals to TV because the dry air particles are also same temperature, and the water vapor particles are also the same temperature, and rho A, rho B will be different. The suffix A denotes for the dry air part and suffix V denotes for the water vapor part. And as we know, the dry air is the combination of number of gases such as nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, etc. But nitrogen and oxygen are major portion of the combination. One another important term in psychometric is saturated air. So, what is saturated air? As we know, the moist air is a combination of dry air and water vapor. And dry air part is fixed, but water vapor part is variable. It vary with the temperature and pressure of the atmosphere you have. So, what is saturated air? So, we can add water vapor in the air and we can remove water vapor from the air, but we cannot add or remove dry air from the air. So if we add the water vapor in the air, adding, a stage will come that after that we cannot add water vapor in the moist air. So the saturation stage comes at that point. So that means the mixture of dry air and water vapor, when the air is hold the maximum amount of water vapor into it. Maximum amount of water vapor means after that we cannot add further water in the air. That air is called saturated air. In rainy season, the air is almost becomes saturated. Let's say an example, if we using water cooler in rainy season, we should not operate the pump, or we should not use the pump of water cooler. What is the reason behind it is the air surrounding, the air present in the surrounding is almost saturated. If the air is saturated, if this air is passed through the water cooler, and if we want to add some water vapor in this air, then we cannot add because the air is already saturated. So if we are using the pump of water cooler, then there is no difference if we use the pump of water cooler or not, because the air is already saturated. We cannot add any water vapor into it. And the one another important law is Dalton's law, which you have already studied in earlier classes. According to Dalton's law, the total pressure of moist air, if we're talking about, if we apply the Dalton's law on the moist air, as we know, the moist air is a combination of dry air and water vapor. So the total pressure which will be recorded by the barometer will be equals to PA plus PV, where PV is the total pressure or barometric pressure, and it will be equals to PA, that is the partial pressure of dry air. As I already told you, the suffix A denotes for dry air, and PV is the partial pressure of water vapor. If we add partial pressure of dry air and partial pressure of water vapor, we get the total pressure or the barometric pressure. Thank you. In next class, we will discuss the psychometric properties of the moist air.